Hello everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more Let's Play The Last Remnant. Today we're going to be fighting this freaking dragon. And we're also going to be finishing up the side quests too. So that's good news. Let's talk about the dragon first. This dragon, I'm not sure what to call it. Is it either Goko or Goku? One of the two, I have no idea. Maybe it's Square's attempt at referencing Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z or even Dragon Ball GT. One of those series. Either way, it's a very annoying enemy. It really is. But it's not the most annoying enemy in the game by far. The reason why I think it's not as annoying as, say, some other enemies is because at least we're only fighting one of these things instead of having to fight like an entire army of these freaking monsters that never seem to want to go down. I mean, come on. Really. So anyways, this fight, I'm going to be showing off the first 10 turns, and then after that, I'm going to cut like towards the end of the fight. Why? Because this battle took so freaking long. I am not kidding. Ugh. There are some really annoying things that go down here. Mainly due to the fact that this stupid dragon decides to spam an attack known as Grenade Impact almost repeatedly. I mean, seriously. What? Why? Why you spam that attack? I mean, it's pretty easy to counter with the Orphic Ward and everything, but it's no guarantee that your party knows wards straight away. And, yeah. It also doesn't help that you start with a fairly low morale. And also the dragon is like, screw the rules, I'm gonna burn you to a crisp. He does that occasionally, and it's very annoying that it happens. Now let's talk about strategy. Basically, you're going to have to divide your unions into two teams. Two unions are going to be on standby and attack the dragon from a distance and also perform revival duties when needed. The second team is going to be composed of 3 in this case. 3 unions are going to attack the dragon head on and also keep it occupied. If they can use wards, Orphic Ward is probably the best ability that you can use here. Having a high morale also helps out too, and it helps out tremendously. Because it'll actually allow you to survive that Grenade Impact. I mean, seriously, it is ridiculously powerful. Especially when you have a low morale. It's not fun having to fight a powerful ability such as that. What's even more annoying is that at a certain point, which I don't show here, the dragon is going to heal itself. And after it healed itself, I was like, oh my god, are you effing kidding me? Come the F on, man. Took so goddamn long just to get you down to such a low state. And now we gotta do it like all over again? Are you freaking kidding me? But again, at least that only happens once from my encounter. And that reason alone makes it one of the most annoying enemies in the game, but not the most annoying. Alright, I got quite a number of things to talk about today. Recently, I came into just a little bit of money, and I put that money into good use. I'm working on upgrading my computer right now. I'm going to be, or more or less, I have purchased a brand new graphics card. It's a non-referenced GeForce 770 graphics card. I think it's by PNY, last time I checked. I don't know what it's like yet because I haven't had it installed when I'm recording this video. But hopefully things will work out a lot more favorably for me. and I'd be able to play Titanfall on 1080p without the computer completely shutting down on me in the middle of a freaking match. Speaking of Titanfall, I've recently participated in the Titanfall beta. However, when this video is being released, this is kinda irrelevant because the game's been released at this point. But nonetheless, beta, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely a breath of fresh air. Definitely better than COD Ghost any day of the freaking week. Is it gonna be a COD killer? Personally, no. I don't think it's gonna be a COD killer at all. It is gonna be a Ghost killer in my opinion. And if you want to know what version of Titanfall I played the PC version. And my god, I am such a freaking noob. I am serious. I'm so used to playing games with a controller. Playing with a keyboard and mouse is like an entirely different scenario. And I'm not freaking kidding. I'm just no good playing against pilots. And I'm probably still not. Still had a lot of fun within the Titanfall beta, and I can't wait to play the game myself when it's fully released. It's going to be quite an interesting party. The new graphics card isn't the only thing I've purchased recently. I've also recently purchased myself a brand new computer chair from Sam's Club. It's a nice little chair, and the price just simply couldn't be beat. I'm serious. It is a nice looking chair, kind of looks like my old computer chair, and it supports people up to 400 pounds, which is really nice because I'm a big man. I'm big and tall, and I do weigh quite a bit. So with the new chair, hopefully I'll be a lot more comfortable. I'm not sitting in it right now though because it hasn't arrived yet. Hopefully it'll arrive tomorrow on the day I'm recording this. I'm recording this back in February the 26th to be exact. Tomorrow, February 27th, is when both my new graphics card and my new computer chair should arrive. Sorry for repeating myself, I feel like... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Allergies are getting to me. I think that's the word I was looking for. After I purchased the computer chair and also the graphics card, I also pre-ordered a couple of games. One of them being Titanfall, the other being Final Fantasy X-10-2 HD for the PlayStation 3. I also purchased myself a copy of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13 for the PlayStation 3 because I wanted the PS3 version. Why not? I like the PS3. And I like the Final Fantasy 13 series that's been going on. Or more or less, it's being concluded now. And one more game I picked up for digital download was Bravely Default for the 3DS. From what I played so far of Bravely Default, it's definitely a very fun game. I'm enjoying it and it's a lot of fun. Very different JRPG, but still really excellent.
Think you'll get away with that, do ya?
Reason why I went for a digital download instead of getting a physical copy was because I wanted the game like right away as soon as I purchased it. Well, I'm kind of regretting that because it nearly wiped out my SD card. Because the SD card that I'm currently using only has 4 gigabytes worth of data. And yeah. I think it only has about 2,000 or maybe it's 200 and some blocks now. 200 and some blocks remaining within the SD card itself. Then again, it's probably 2,000 and something. I don't remember for sure. But either way, The game practically wiped out my SD card, in a sense of space. One other thing I have been doing, I've recently watched all the episodes of the original Dragon Ball, and oh my freaking god, it was fantastic. I love the freaking series. I love Dragon Ball. And right now I'm kind of working through Dragon Ball Z, which I recently learned that there's like a Blu-ray re-release of the show. And there's also the DVD edition, known as the Rock the Dragon edition. Which, for those of you who don't know, the Rock the Dragon edition of Dragon Ball Z is basically the original Toonami airings of Dragon Ball Z when Cartoon Network was first launched. Believe me, if you grew up in my time, you know exactly what Dragon Ball Z was, and how awesome it was too. Especially that theme song, oh my god, it is so memorable and so kick-ass. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z back in the 90s was the shits, and it still is one of the greatest animes ever. Also, 47 freaking turns later. Yeah, I'm not freaking kidding. 47 freaking turns, and we got the Dragon Flash in red for the second time. Because as I mentioned earlier, the dragon healed itself, and that made me pissed and made me rage quite a bit. But not in the way that I want to throw my controller on the ground or anything, no. That's kind of reserved for Call of Duty. What is this, turn 57 now, and we're still going? Yeah, we still got a little bit of a ways to go, but hopefully this battle will soon come to an end. You want to know the total length of this fight? Yeah. This fight alone, right here, took almost a freaking hour. I'm not freaking kidding. Almost a freaking hour fighting this one goddamn dragon. And I edited it down to like around 13 minutes. How awesome am I? Really awesome. Seriously, why would you... would you really want to sit there for an entire hour watching me fight a dragon? Well, actually, I'm kind of contradicting myself because I showed an entire 1 hour fight within the final base of the Conan Store saga. But hey, at least this long fight gave us some excellent rewards and stat upgrades, and weapon upgrades too, might I add. So many of our weapons have been strengthened, some HP and other stats have been gained, and it was quite an excellent endeavor. And well worth the time spent. Also, like I mentioned in the last video, you may notice some random speed ups and slowdowns. Not sure why this is or why it's happening, but hopefully once I get my new graphics card installed, this problem will go away. Hopefully I'll be able to record the same quality that I have been with the medium quality. But then again, if things don't quite work out the way I want to, then I may bring the recording quality down to low. But again, it'll still look really good. But again, yeah.
Okay, later.
I hope you get the point, don't you? Hope you do. Well, going on to about 15 minutes. Wow, okay, what the heck was that? That was weird. It was like the video suddenly froze in place.
Let's do this.
And more or less did that for a couple seconds. Weird. Maybe the frame rate dropped to 0 momentarily and then picked back up. Whatever, I don't think it's anything to really be concerned about. Really. It isn't. Well, we're pretty much reaching the end of this first part of the new set of areas within the Numor Mine. Also, this elevator, it'll bring you back down towards, it'll bring you back down to the first room where you previously were. But, you know, you won't be able to get back up unless you go all the way around. Which is exactly what I did. Now we're gonna head on through the Great Tunnel and down to another new area, which again is accessible in the side quest. Also, video kind of froze again. Oh dear. I need to get that looked at. Might have to get that looked into. I don't know.
Let's do this.
Maybe something happened within the render settings. I'm not sure. When I was using Adobe Premiere, I tried to use the maximum render depth or whatever the setting is. Big mistake. Oh my god, the render times were absolutely abysmal. Like I've mentioned before, on my old laptop, it would take like 6 or 7 hours to render a video that's like 20 minutes in length. Again, on my old laptop. But this took roughly the same amount of time to render on this gaming beast on my freaking desktop. I am not kidding. It took that freaking long. In fact, I think it actually took longer, like around 12 hours. I don't even remember the exact time, but it took forever to render. I was like, oh my god, will you get done already? Come on, man, we got stuff to do. Excuse me. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? I talked about the Titanfall beta, getting a new graphics card and everything. For those of you who are tech savvy, I would like to know your viewpoint with reference and non-reference graphics cards. What's your viewpoint on them? Are you for or against non-reference cards? Yeah, I did some research online. I did some research well before I purchased my new graphics card. Speaking of graphics cards, I almost went and purchased the 760 graphics card. It was by, I think, EVGA or something. That was somebody else. But anyways, it was on sale. It was originally $269 from Tiger Direct, and after like a mail-in rebate, the price would be lowered to $249.99. So I chatted with the support representative, which seemed like it took like hours just to answer a simple question. Will it be compatible with Windows 8? And what I got was really unexpected. It turned out that the one graphics card I was looking at before, the 760, it would not be compatible with Windows 8.1. However, the other one which I did purchase, which is the 770 by PNY, it turned out that one is compatible with Windows 8.1, which is really nice. Now we have another rare monster. Thankfully, it's not as strong as the dragon. In fact, this one gets taken out, I think, in roughly 2 turns, if not 3. Either way, this monster, I think it's known as the Epic. I don't know how to say its name. It's a frog. It deals flaming attacks, which is really weird. I mean, you don't expect a frog to set you ablaze or anything, but no. No, man. too good for that kind of stuff. The frog can actually use some ranged attacks, or more or less multi-union attacks, but its range on the ability is relatively short. And I mean short. Like Alan's Retribution short. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Oh wow, this monster is almost dead and it's not even the end of the first turn yet. Let's finish this soon. Because I want to go and finish this side quest up.
Such a pitifully hideous group could exist in one place. Don't be careless then.
One other thing I will talk about is when I purchased the one graphics card, the 771, it actually had an offer going on along with the $20 mail-in rebate. It also allowed me access to a free game known as Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. How awesome is that? I get a AAA title that I'm actually interested in for free. And it's not pirated. How freaking awesome is that? Now we've reached the end of the Numor Mine. In order to finish up the side quest, just talk to our mother here. She'll open the door, and bada bing bada boom, you'll be thrown into the next boss fight, which is pretty much a pushover. In my opinion, anyway. Could be due to the high battle rank we have. Excuse me. Anyways, we are introduced to yet another old friend of ours. More or less. It's Numor Mine. And, yeah, we're fighting this thing again. Awesome. Just what I always wanted. Okay, what's up with that? Another video skip. Weird. Might not show up on the final video, though. I may be going nuts. Excuse me. So pretty much like before, this guy will... It will actually hit you pretty hard, but not too hard. Seriously. Being as high of a battle rank as we are, and having some really good abilities on hand, this guy really is pretty much a pushover. There really isn't much of a strategy when it comes to fighting. Namul Niram, whatever. This thing, it'll go down relatively fast. And I mean pretty dang fast. It will take quite a bit of time to take down due to the fact that it has higher HP than last time. And I also think it has higher stats overall than last time. But again, not much is different here. It's basically the same thing. Except it's Emmy fighting this thing instead of Emma. But you get the point, don't you? Hope you do. Alright, now I need to come up with something else to talk about, and I need to think of it relatively quick. Okay, I think I got something. In the last video I talked about how I was having problems with the Loopy's little audio USB capture software. Well, recently Loopy reworked the software and made it so I'm able to capture audio via USB using not exactly the built-in program because it doesn't quite work that way yet. But I can use another program such as Morella's Action to screen capture the capture software and capture the gameplay with the audio included, which is really nice. It makes things a lot easier, and I don't have to use as many cords in order to, capture gameplay and audio from the 3DS now. Very nice update. Can't wait to see what the final version will be like. Maybe the final version will allow us to directly capture USB audio from the built-in capture software. Who knows? There's only one way to find out, and that is just to wait and see what the future will hold for us. Well, this guy is practically going down within a matter of seconds. Or more or less, it's most likely going to be going down either this turn or the next one. I don't quite remember because it's been so long since I've actually messed with, or more or less looked at this video. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since my last commentary too. Man, my time, it's been rather busy over the past few weeks. Or more or less in between this video and the last one. Haven't had much to talk about for a while, but at least now I'm able to get it off my chest. Also, this guy has a brand new trick, Blaster. Very annoying. I seriously hate Blaster. It's the most annoying attack in the game. And I feel like 9 times out of 10, it'll kill me in one shot. Even if I have full HP, there's nothing I can do. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. Time to clean house. Or not. Okay. Let's see, what else is there to mention for like the next couple of minutes, because I think this is the turn when the boss goes down, and speaking of the devil, there it goes. Alright. This thing is finally defeated, and the side quest is done. And Bolson is teabagging like a freaking boss. I mean, really. And with that, this particular boss turned into a tablet / remnant. How awesome is that? With the tablet, we can change a remnant to a talisman. And also, after doing a little bit of research online, after the side quest, you can actually go out and get several remnants right now if you want to. However, there is one remnant that you should not pick up until a certain future side quest is complete. If you pick it up beforehand and before you do the side quest at all, the side quest will be inaccessible and you'll permanently lose the side quest until your next playthrough. And that side quest I'm referring to is known as Hearts. Also, I didn't know about this at all, but if you come up here and talk to this random woman, she'll give you a really nice looking weapon. This weapon is relatively powerful, especially at this point in the game. However, I don't know when she shows up though. And I'm about out of time. Oh man, I'm glad I got everything I needed to off my chest. This is General Snivy with Let's Play The Last Remnant. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. Next time, we're going to be helping out Jagger of all people. I wonder what he'll want.